All right, boys and girls, everybody should have out their Super Kids workbook. We're going to look at page 64 today. So please turn there. Turn to page 64 in your Super Kids workbook. Today we're going to be reviewing what we learned last week about syllables. Remember, we talked about syllables, how words can have one, two, or even three parts in a word. And sometimes we use that to break up words to help us when we're reading. So syllables are the vowel sounds we hear in a word. If a word has one vowel sound, like in the word cat, we just hear that ah sound. That word has one vowel sound and one syllable. Now, if we have a word like seashell, we hear C, we hear that E, and then we hear the sh, that L in seashell. So that word has two vowel sounds, so it also has two syllables. But the word seashell actually has three vowels in it. Does that mean it should have three syllables? No, because we don't count the number of vowels that we see with our eyes, but we count the number of vowels that we hear with our ears. So we may hear less vowels than we can see because some vowels together make one sound. Like E and A make the E sound together. So remember, when we're counting syllables, we're talking about the vowel sounds that we hear with our ear, not the vowel sounds that we see with our eyes. When you look at page 64, today most of our words are compound words. Does anybody remember what we say about compound words or what compound words are? Right, compound words are when we have two smaller words and we put them together to make one brand new word. Like the word cupcake. In the word cupcake, we have the word cup and the word cake. When we bring them together, we make a brand new word, the word cupcake, and that is a compound word. Now let's talk about how many syllables we hear in the word cupcake. Cupcake. Right, there are two syllables in the word cupcake. We hear that in the word cup, and we hear that A in the word cake. Now there's a silent E on the word cupcake, but we don't count that E as one of our vowel sounds because we don't hear it. It is silent. So on page 64, you are going to be writing in the box next to the word how many vowel sounds it has. So let's look at the first one. The first word is floating. How many vowel sounds are in the word floating? We hear the O, and then we hear the E and ing, floating. There are two vowel sounds in the word floating. So you're going to write a number 2 in the box. And then you're going to take your pencil and draw a line from the word floating to the picture it matches with. What picture do you see of something or someone floating? That's right, down towards the bottom of the page, there is a little girl floating in the water. I want you to do the next ones on your own. You're going to pick how many vowel sounds are in a word, and you're going to write that in the box. And then you are going to draw a line from that word to the picture on the right that it matches with. You may do that now.